Good morning, everyone. My name is Jaikla. I am a lecturer at the Department of Entomology, เกษตรศาสตร์ University กำแพงแสน Campus, Thailand. Thank you, Professor Anthony, for helping me, and thank you, everyone, for being here today. I'm really sorry that I can't join this meeting, but if you have any question after my talk, I'm sure that Anjana will help you guys to answer all questions. Thank you, Anjana, in advance. My talk today is Pteroptyx fireflies in Thailand. These days, fireflies are needed for the tourism industry around the world. Over 1 million tourists travel annually to sites located in at least 12 countries to watch fireflies. Many firefly habitats in Thailand have also now become firefly tourism sites. There are many tourist attractions, hotels, and even the Tourism Authority of Thailand using fireflies to attract people. Therefore, the term economic insect is used with fireflies in the sense of earning an income. Fireflies have been divided into three groups based on larval habitat, including terrestrial fireflies, aquatic fireflies, and semi-aquatic fireflies. Terrestrial firefly species live in grasslands or damp forests, for example, Lampreytora fireflies. Their larvae feed on a land snail or earthworm. While aquatic firefly larvae spend most of their time in pond water and feed on freshwater snails, adults tend to be found around the larval habitat. Another group is a semi-aquatic firefly. The habitat of semi-aquatic fireflies is usually mangrove forests, estuaries, and wetlands that are affected by tidal water. Our topic today is the Pteroptyx fireflies, which were classified into this group. Thai fireflies are known as hing hoi. Nowadays, there are over 100 species representing 19 genera. The firefly species found in Thailand vary according to their geographical location. Terrestrial and aquatic fireflies are present in the entire country, but most semi-aquatic fireflies are restricted to mangrove forests in the south, east, and central areas. Among many different species, the semi-aquatic firefly genus Pteroptyx is quite outstanding because of its unique mating behavior. Male Pteroptyx usually congregate in mangroves like a Christmas tree along the river and flashes synchronously. This incredible phenomenon makes an impression on people who have seen it. It can be said that Pteroptyx firefly is an important insect for ecotourism. The distribution of Pteroptyx is only found in the Asia Pacific in the east of India. The range continues through Southeast Asia until Papua New Guinea. Recently, 18 species of Pteroptyx are described. In Thailand, there are 4 species in this genus, including Pteroptyx asymmetria, Pteroptyx malaki, Pteroptyx tenor, and Pteroptyx valida. Pteroptyx malaki was represented by purple, and Pteroptyx valida was represented by yellow. Both species were the most common species in Thailand. Pteroptyx valida was found at 20 sites and Pteroptyx malaki was found at 17 sites. Pteroptyx fireflies were high in abundance with more than 600 individuals at 3 sites. One site located on the eastern coast and 2 sites located along the northern Gulf of Thailand. 6 sites show moderate Pteroptyx abundance, and these were mostly located along the eastern coast. In contrast, sites with low abundance, were mostly located along the Andaman Sea. The total number of Pteroptyx collected across 15 study sites was 798 individuals. At most sites, Pteroptyx malaki was the dominant species, ranging from 13 to 100% of specimens. Pteroptyx valida was also abundant at most study sites, ranging from 5 to 100%. While Pteroptyx asymmetria was the most abundant at a single site in Andaman Sea. The last one, Pteroptyx tenor, was rare, found only at one site in the southern. In the latest survey, we found another site of Pteroptyx tenor in Trang province, which has never been reported before in this area. Our team is so excited. For the abundance of Pteroptyx species, the high peak of Pteroptyx population was October in both larval stage and adult. In their life cycle, Pteroptyx fireflies change their habitat. For the larval stage, they live on the muddy bank and feed on mangrove snails, build bed under the ground, and when an adult, they inhabit in the mangrove trees. Semi-aquatic fireflies are less information, and their life cycle were hardly known. Now we accomplished the two species of them. The lifespan of Pteroptyx malaki is around 4 months, according to Suthisa Lumbut in 2007. In 2020, I reported that the duration of Pteroptyx valida was around 5 months, with a 56% survival rate. As you guys know, each species has a various morphology and life cycle. The fract patterns are also different. Here is the species-specific fract patterns of two Pteroptyx species. In the red circle is the fract of Pteroptyx valida, that's lower than Pteroptyx malaki, fracting in the blue circle. Very important things that we should be aware of, that's what firefly eat. The Pteroptyx larval diet is mangrove snails. In the field observation, we found the Pteroptyx larvae were predating some species of mangrove snails. 16 species of mangrove snails in 9 families were identified by Associate Professor Shivarat, who is an expert on mangrove snails in Thailand. Only 6 species in 2 families of Asaminidae and Eldobiidae were verified as Pteroptyx larval diet. In addition, the size of the mangrove snail is related to the size of firefly larvae. When the fireflies have reached maturity, the important thing is the space needed to form groups. Pteroptyx males congregate on the trees and exhibit synchronous fletching behavior in order to attract mates. Those plants can be called display trees or firefly trees. 199 individual trees within 15 different species that Pteroptyx fireflies utilizes for their courtship displays. 3 dominant mangrove species constitute 90% of all display trees, with Sonaratia cassiolaris or lampu in Thai, Avicennia or Samay, and Rhizophora or Gonga in Thai. Pteroptyx fireflies often display along meandering mangrove rivers. Each Pteroptyx firefly should display locations to maximize their visibility. Then, display tree might be located in an outstanding location. When we mapped the locations of display trees, relative to river topography. We found that 80% of these plateaus were located on riverbanks. On the basis of Firefly courtship relies on its visual communication, we predicted that these plateaus might chosen by Pteroptyx based on three characteristics. We investigated the percentage of tree canopy within a 5 meters radius that was open to view versus blocked by other vegetation. Pteroptyx fireflies seem to prefer trees with a high percentage of open area, or the percentage of tree canopy open more than 50%. Moreover, the most therapeutic males congregated on the top canopy around 98%. This result was supported by the hill-topping theory of Alcock in 1987. Alcock said that many animals congregate at high altitudes to increase their chance of mating. In addition, we also found that the wind direction and speed affected the firefly's perching direction. The wind direction was represented by the blue band and the firefly position was indicated by the orange band. These results show that Pteroptyx usually perches on tree areas facing away from the wind directions. 85% of Pteroptyx perches greater than 45 degrees on either side away from the wind direction, while only 2% of firefly directly perches facing to wind direction. The information we have about Pteroptyx seems overwhelming, but there are many mysteries that we must continue to uncover. If you guys need to know more detail, here are 2 paper publications about Pteroptyx in Thailand that I published. I'm hoping that my talk will inspire you to do future research and motivate you to love firefly even more. Thank you very much.